be or not be a nice guy. One of every guy's dilemmas in life. You have probably come across a few nice guys yourself.
Whoa.
Damn it. You may be one yourself. You know, the big time people pleaser, the yes sayer, the guy who constantly put other people's needs ahead of himself. And although on the exterior, the nice guy may seem happy, but when you constantly put other people's needs ahead of your own, you are left with nothing but resentment. So today, we're gonna take a dive and remain immortal as we yeah, that's it. So why is it not okay to be a nice guy, and how being a nice guy may be holding you back in life? One thing that I didn't realize early on was that when I was, putting other people's needs ahead of myself, I would constantly, put the things I need to do behind. And it might not seem at first, but set by the third, fourth time you do that, your stuff doesn't get done and no one will do it for you. So actually, being a nice guy may also be holding you back in life. We have been told to be nice since we were little kids, and we learn more at home than we grow to realize. In your home, you learn what a man is and what a man is supposed to do. And similarly, you also learn what a woman is, just like mom and dad, or maybe mom and boyfriend, maybe dad and girlfriends. So you have learned behaviors from a young age, behaviors that may be stopping you from really living the life that you want to live. How did your father, or maybe lack of, shaped you into the man you are today? If you have been living your life trying to please people more often than not when it is inconvenient for you, ask yourself, why have you been doing that? Maybe to you, being very agreeable was the only way you managed to survive, to avoid conflict, to move forward. You coped. But now, the same behaviors that once helped you are making life a living hell for you. Unable to set healthy boundaries and voice your opinion, your honest opinion on things. You compromise more often than you do meaningful things. After years of putting others ahead of yourself, you may not feel like, at least I know I felt like if I, stopped being so available to people, to my friends, and put some boundaries in place, I would lose some of the relationships I had made. Although it is too early to say if or how your relationship will change, one thing I can say for certain is that once you start being more assertive with your decisions and putting yourself first, your life will change for the better. So I'm going to set a personal challenge for you and a call for action on tips that helped me when I struggled to, set healthy boundaries and saying no. So yeah, here we go. Tip number one, quit seeking external validation. Yeah, what do I mean by that is, once you lose the need to seek validation from other people, you will see that not being Mr. Nice Guy is not about being rude to other people. Even though some of your friends, they will take, some of your friends or girlfriends or whatever, they will take that as you being rude to them. And this should be expected. But to, stop being Mr. Nice Guy is nothing more than finding your voice. Even though you are considerate of other people's feelings, you are aware of yours and you don't forget your own, yeah? Now, tip number two, take risks. Now, I'm not saying, go on and do the most dangerous things like jumping off a plane or start skydiving. No, not at all. But do the activities you have been postponing and attend that youth group, even though you're not very religious. Join that gym in town, or maybe move, approach that girl you've been thinking about, but you actually never done it. All I'm trying to say is don't be passive. in life. Be active, because at the end of the day, this is your life, and no one's gonna live it for you. So you gotta do what you gotta do. And then tip number 3, don't do this alone. If you are working on not being Mr. Big People Pleaser, that does not mean that you have to do this alone. To successfully make changes, it is important to have someone you can confide in. That support can come from other men or from a trusted friend. The support will hold you accountable for your mistakes and shortcomings. This is the only true way to grow. And let me know, guys. Let me know if you would be interested in having a WhatsApp group chat or something like that, where we can, support one another and just share tips and things that helped us on not being a Mr. Nice Guy. If that is the case, please send me a message on my socials, the link down below. Also, you will find there the link to our website, Immortal Man, where posts like this are released earlier. So those that read the website, the blog posts and stuff, get access to them earlier. And yeah, that's it.